Welcome. We are Yap and Yappie, and this is our weekly podcast where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
All right, question sent in by a viewer. If you guys can live anywhere in the world besides America, where would it be and why? I guess let's go with Brian first.
To be honest, I would live all over Asia.
Anywhere in Asia or anywhere in specifically?
No, I would live a year in maybe start in Korea, live a year in the Philippines, live a year in Thailand. Yeah, just move around.
Like a nomad. Like Ryu.
Yeah.
Like Ryu.
Yeah.
Walking around finding a better fighter?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Why Asia?
Why? I just like culture and yeah.
Okay, how about you, Fergus?
I have kind of three answers to that. So I think the more practical choice for me is probably Vancouver.
Vancouver.
And
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of very. It's kind of very. I feel like it's kind of very similar to like Asian oriented area, especially within a lot of Asians there.
Yeah.
For nostalgia's sake, I would choose Hong Kong, going back to Hong Kong, going back to where I came from. And then alternatively, just to be fun, would be Japan. I very much like Japan, being there. But I know like the work culture is very tough there.
yeah. It is.
Yeah. That's what it seems like, huh? This one's kind of hard. I think I might be the only one who might go. I think Asia would be easier to live because everything's so much cheaper. But for some reason, I kind of like the European kind of style a little more. Like it has to be kind of like oldies. Could be like Ireland or something. I don't know. Something like castle-y, like big land, empty, not haunted. Something like that, you know?
That's the important thing. It's not gotta be not haunted.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Europe is pretty close to, not that close, but close to America. And Asia is just too much of a big difference because it's gonna be too hot, and I don't like hot that much. Somewhere next to the beach or something.
Over there.
I always want to like be next to castles or something like that. That would be pretty cool.
What about live in a castle?
Oh man, that would be pretty awesome, right? Like you get lost or you take a long time to get from one place to another. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool too. Yeah, something like that would be nice.
Yeah, Europe seems like a nice place.
Yeah.
Too.
It's more, I guess, more modern, or not more modern, but I guess it is slightly, not exactly. But it's just closer to what we have already.
Yeah, closer to westernization.
Yeah, I thought about Japan too, but Fergus brought up a good point. Like, the work life is gonna be hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, and the ghost stuff and would be kind of scary.
What if you could meet the ghost of Tsushima?
Oh, that would be pretty cool. What would you say? Have you played the game?
No, I have not.
Have you, Fergus?
I have it, but I have not gotten to it yet.
Oh, there's this drunk guy who's super funny. I think his name is like Kenshin or something like that. I would like to meet him because it would be more like joking around. Meeting the main character, I think his name is Jin, if I remember correctly. He's more serious.
Oh, that would be another great question probably for next week then.
Yeah. All right. So talking about tech news, let's open up with AI. World's first AI art museum set to open 2025. I don't even know where Data Land is.
Me neither.
The Grand LA Data Land. Oh, the LA. Okay, that makes sense. Would you guys, or I guess first off, do you guys? I don't know. Okay, what do you guys think of this? AI art taking over an exhibit. Positive and negative? Good thing, bad thing?
I mean, if it's not like fully taking over, it's just like someone just like doing like, well, not someone, but the AI just doing like some pieces here and there. Because to be honest, I really like when people actually do the artwork.
Yeah,
it shows more authenticity, and they're more putting their feelings inside of the art as well.
yeah. Can you scroll up?
Oh, sorry.
Up more. It's like even this art is pretty nice, right? But
Yeah.
then that's the thing, you're taking away from someone's chance of showing their art, right?
Yeah, and showing their emotions and art.
Yeah.
Because this, like, I feel like this here is more generated, right? But what if the art designer puts like some color like I don't know, let's say blue, because that's how they were feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
They were feeling, so
Yeah. I mean, it could be used as inspiration, but yeah, like to take over completely is kind of off, right?
yeah.
How about you, Fergus? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think art still doesn't belong with AI because art is more expression of the artist, and it's kind of every artist would have their own unique style. AIs don't. Every artist. It's really, I find it interesting when seeing artists like they improve along the way. You see like their first artworks, and then the more recent ones, like or the later ones, like you can see it change.
Yeah.
As they grow and then improve.
Yeah.
Or as they go experience life, right?
Yeah.
And AI just takes away that human part of art, the creativity,
it makes you kind of lazy too, right? Because like if you're like, for example, writer's block, you just ask AI to kind of draft something, and you just edit it or just even change it drastically, or not even. It kind of eliminates that, like, coming from you, like 100% coming from you, right?
Authenticity.
Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword, I guess. Like if you have a writer's block and need help, it can help, but it's not really your full work, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, just to have it, like, just to show like what computer AI generation could do, then yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
But this is like just for like one specific place, one-off type thing, right?
Yeah. This is obviously in a museum, so that means the museum's making money, which means it's taken away from someone, which is, I don't know. To me, it's cool for like online for fun and stuff, but for seriousness, I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's next to the contemporary art of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So speaking of AI, instead of AI art, AI hacking, this is even worse. Oh man, a lot of people don't update their computer, and if they update, there's always new bugs and new exploits. But hackers are now using AI generated code for malware attacks. So it's kind of, I don't know, what you at? I mean, I guess what hasn't been hacked yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Since our social security is all out and our birthdays and all that stuff, I don't know if anything matters anymore. I guess it causes an inconvenience. You have to probably reformat the computer or something, which is a waste of time.
And inconvenience to us as consumers too, or
yeah. Oh yeah, like the. Oh, I guess that wasn't a hack, but it was like a bug thing that took down airlines and stuff like that. That's inconvenience, right?
So much inconvenience.
Yeah, I don't know. This one makes things even harder, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fight AI and hackers at the same time, because AI is like super fast and hackers are super smart and they understand all the coding stuff. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? More fear, less fear, more accepted, less accepted? How you guys feeling?
How I feel? Remember the movie I, Robot? with Will Smith?
Yeah.
And then that big electronic whatchamacallit, the mainframe took over. Yeah, it's kind of reminded me of something like that. AI.
How about you, Fergus?
Yeah, so I think it's at the point. Well, I mean, I've already thought it's at the point where we've been so used to like relying on technology, but the issue is that with the advance of technology and we're more reliant on it, the security isn't there, and so hence like we always hear about all these hackers or like hackings.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue with right now is that technology is advancing, but the security is not.
Yeah, the security is slow.
Yeah, and so everyone is very vulnerable right now.
Yeah, even more than before, huh? But hopefully they, like, the hackers don't hack. I mean, they obviously do, but hopefully they don't use it to hack like regular people. Even companies is different, but like people who can't, help themselves in some ways, it's gonna be hard.
Oh my gosh, that's scary. Very scary.
Yeah. So we talked about Razer SnapTap before, but now it's going to their laptops. Damn. Well, what do you guys think? This is kind of... Razer obviously is a kind of big brand that makes laptops as well as keyboards and stuff. But now it's going to be in every single laptop. I guess, I don't know whenever they decide to do it. Do you guys call it GG, or are you guys gonna like just not play certain games?
That's crazy, to be honest.
Well, I guess this is not severe type of... Well, this is... I don't even know if this is called cheating, but this is hardware advantage. But I guess games already have cheaters.
Yeah.
So cheaters will be the worst case, but this is like everyone who starts will have... Or the advantage or the experience gap will be less needed, right?
Yeah. I mean,
what do you guys think?
They're hiding it, but I know like we talked about this, and then actually something happened pretty recently too regarding this. Where a CS Counter-Strike team had to they won their first map, right?
Yeah.
But it got overturned because one of the players forgot to turn off SnapTap.
Yeah.
Because he used because guessing it's like something like it's by default SnapTap. Like he turns it off when he plays at home, but then like being in person, he's got to turn it off when it's plugged into a new computer where it automatically turned on.
Yeah.
So if it's banned, like it definitely needs to be a feature that people can turn on, not turned on, not by default.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that team was unfortunate, right? I don't know. This is a pro obviously knows how to counter strafe and stuff like that. I don't even know if there's as much of an advantage there. But then if it's on a laptop itself, do you guys even use the laptop keyboards, or do you guys use like a separate keyboard?
When I was on my laptop, I use my laptop. Sorry.
You do use your laptop keyboard?
Yeah, I did use my laptop keyboard.
Interesting. How about you, Fergus?
I do when it's just the laptop itself, when I'm just using a laptop like on the go.
Yeah.
But when I'm at my desk with a extra monitor, I have a keyboard that's plugged into it.
Okay. Because when you use the laptop, it gets super hot, right? And your hands on top of it, it's going to be even warmer.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, SnapTap tap, for better or for worse, is coming to a lot more products. I guess a lot of other companies also have it, but yeah.
Well, it's bound to happen. I mean, this is a technology that's,
People want it.
yeah, people want it. So
Yeah, to lessen the gap, right?
yeah, supply and demand.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was bound to happen to me.
All right. Something about speed. This is not like, it says 50% faster than its predecessor. I mean, SSDs are already fast enough, but 50% is gonna be coming to 50% faster is gonna come to Samsung's new SSDs. It's kind of crazy, actually. If you go down a little bit, it says where is it? Right there. So 1,000 input output per second at 1,000K. So I'm assuming that's a million. I don't know why they have K there. Input output per second. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I think K stands for 1,000, obviously, I think. But that's kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think of the speed? Do you guys even care? Like 7 megabytes per second. That's like 7 gigs of reading, right? Is that reading? That's right. Yeah. Maximum sequential speed is 7 gigs. Write speed is 6 gigs. What do you guys think?
I mean,
It's like back in the day when you have a HD movie with 700 megabytes. It's like almost 10 movies in a second. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, to be honest, I if it was compared to last like years on before,
Yeah.
or where everything was slower and then you could totally notice the difference, then yeah, I would say it. But now it's hard to tell like the difference.
It feels minor, right?
Yeah, it's very minor nowadays.
Yeah, unless it's from HD hard disk drive to SSD, it was a big jump. But now it doesn't feel as much of a jump anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Even though the numbers is kind of crazy, it's not even 50% is still a lot. Like it's a big number, a significant change, but it doesn't. I don't know if you ever will feel that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the PlayStation and Xbox made a big change with that, right? We felt that.
Yeah.
Instant loading, pretty much. That was a significant change, actually.
But it kind of needed it to kind of go with the times.
Yeah. I remember waiting for The Last of Us 2 to load. It was like a couple minutes. I was just sitting there just waiting, like just for the game to load, but now you switch like instantly. It's kind of crazy. And that's not instant, but maybe a second or something like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, the difference. I mean, after that, I don't know if there's any benefit, or I guess not any benefit, but you probably won't notice any difference now.
True.
How about you, Fergus? What are you thinking?
I mean, it's with the switch for work when it's like a bigger file, more data, like the difference become more and more noticeable.
Right.
So as speed increases, that also means storage increases and files increases. So yeah, I think it's good, and I think it does become noticeable with like, especially with larger amount of data, as long as there's the storage for it.
Actually, yeah. Like if you play, because right now we don't have it yet, but maybe like 8K gaming, right?
Oh.
Like even though we're not playing in 8K right now, like most people don't play 8K. But yeah, 8K, I think, like the higher resolution, I think this will be needed, definitely. But something like 4K, yeah, 4K maybe. But 8K, yeah, I think the higher up you go, the more you'll need.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, video games for sure. Maybe
Yeah.
movies, but movies has to be like very high resolution for you to need that much speed.
That's true. That is true.
Or IMAX, huh? Well, I think
IMAX?
IMAX is still film, right? Is it still film? Actually, I don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It could be. All right. Well, that's the
Interesting.
future. 7 gigabytes per second.
Nice.
Coming fall, I think. So I guess speaking of speed, right? They have new PlayStation related monitors. So if you scroll down, there's a 1440p at 480 hertz and 4K at 160 hertz. Which I don't get 160 hertz. I get 480 because it's times 2 each time.
Right.
But 160 is kind of odd, right? Isn't it?
Where did the 160 come from?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably limitation of the hardware or whatever they want to do. But yeah, that's I don't know. What do you guys? We talked about.
Okay.
What? One more time.
No, that's awesome. Like, I definitely when I was looking for a monitor before, like I couldn't really find like a 4K monitor at 144 hertz. That's not a TV.
Yes, and not curved as well, right?
Yeah. Yes. So that was a big issue when I was looking at it. So now that there's this monitors available, like, oh, this is what I would have probably looked to have gotten.
Yeah. I actually got the version 1 of this. It's 144 hertz. So the increase to 160 doesn't help, or doesn't make me want to buy it. Right? If it was like 360 or 240, then it's like, maybe. But coming from 60 hertz to 144 was a big jump, and this one is now the 1440p is 480. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty awesome. Because 1080 is barely 500 hertz. So 1440 at 480 is kind of crazy. Would you guys, if you had the money, I mean, obviously you guys can buy it, but I'm just saying, like, if you had extra money, would you buy a 480 hertz display?
Extra money to buy it? Yeah. Of course.
Whatever advantage you can get, right?
Yeah.
That's my computer can't run that frames yet. So
say your computer can.
yeah, if my computer can, then definitely, right? So
Okay.
like it depends on like, so there's two things to consider, right?
Yeah.
The refresh rate, the hertz of your monitor, and
Yes.
how many FPS that your computer can generate,
That's true.
or like run the game on.
Yeah, don't forget that. Yeah. You need your computer to be able to do that as well. Yeah. 480 and 160, oddly. Oh, I guess they do 160 because PlayStation, this is technically a PlayStation monitor.
Right.
It cannot do over 120, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is brand new. I wish it came out like last year or 2 years ago. I would have gotten this instead. But yeah, there's some companies that's behind it or whatever playing with it.
Sony brought Fnatic's Valorant esports team as a consultant.
Yeah. They should have gotten I'm just kidding. Fnatic's fine.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Nice. Well, at least they're reaching out to actual
Good to
people
get
who
feedback, right? Like instead of just making random stuff.
Yeah,
But I don't know why Fnatic suggested 160, so they probably off a little too. 240 at least. Come on.
But yeah, it looks like looks like a nice monitor actually.
The old one looks like a PlayStation 5, which is really nice. The back is white. It's kind of cool, but yeah. Next gen here. This is one of the features I wish Windows had and Android had. iPhone mirroring is coming to Sequoia.
Oh man.
Can you imagine how useful that is? Like your phone can be in another room. You don't always have to have your phone glued to you. Which is Windows has this app. I don't know if you guys ever use it, but it's Phone Companion or something like that. So you can text on your computer, and I guess the web browser version too is what I used to use at work. So you can just look at that.
All right.
But it's so useful to not always have your phone, or at least for me, because I always try to go away from it next to you, right?
Yeah.
And now you can almost mirror. You can pretty much. Oh, I don't know what limit is they have on this, but you can mirror your phone onto your Mac.
That's cool.
Cool, Matt. What do you think? Would you guys use it?
No.
No. I mean, obviously not for a Mac, but I'm saying like if it's for Windows.
I don't even use it for Windows.
Really? You would not use it at all if it came for Windows?
Because I'm not saying this is me, all right?
Uh-huh.
But let's put it into context here. What if something comes up that you don't want people to see, right? Is there gonna be a way for it to say, oh, don't show this or don't show that? I don't think so, right?
Oh, like a more personal message when you're on your computer? I guess you can just disable notification in general.
Yeah. But yeah, if it's like if I'm at
like
work,
you're away and someone's using your computer too, right?
yeah. Or
Okay,
someone walks by it, right?
Yeah, and they see something.
Yeah, and be like, "What the hell?"
Are you talking about hung again?
Exactly.
Okay. How about you, Fergus? What do you think?
I think this feature is useful, like when it came for Android, I would be using it.
Yeah.
I do kind of use it like when with WhatsApp. I have it on the desktop.
Yeah.
I don't always have to check my phone for WhatsApp messages.
Yeah. Yeah. Phone Companion for Windows, at least for now, you can text and read and see some notifications, but it's very limited. You can't interact with your phone like.
Right.
Yeah. Like even if you read the messages or something like that, it doesn't get applied to your phone, which is kind of weird. Like you mark it as read, but I don't think it, at least from the version I'm using, it did not make it go red or something like that.
I see. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good start, I guess, for Apple.
Yeah, Apple's doing it, so that means other companies gonna do it soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, so CPU drama, at least for me. There's another update. So from my understanding of this now, there's an if statement, kind of like how we do coding, right? Like you have this scenario. Now they found 4 scenarios that causes it to overheat and get over voltage. So now they're patching up the 4th one, and it's coming out soon. 0x12b. Yeah, so
wow.
they quote unquote found the root cause of the headache that's giving me headaches for the last 3 weeks. But yeah, hopefully when this is released, everything will be good. But at least I'm hearing Intel's actually refunding people completely or giving them new chips or whatever they are doing. Some people are getting like checks from eBay, from Intel. So I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I'll be using it soon. I mean,
man, this was such a headache for me.
Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be like, okay, easy. This is gonna be easy buy, easy. Oh, they messed up so bad. I did not get messed up until summertime. That's the thing. So when it got hot, oh my god, it was so bad. Anyways, yeah, so hopefully this actually eliminates the whole Intel debacle. But yeah, look out for 0x12b coming soon, within a week or 2.
Poor Hong. He should have there. He's
so
been
sad.
going through a lot.
It's so sad, so sad. Life.
It's okay, Hong.
Yeah. Have you guys used this company? Not just this company, but there's other companies that are fully self-driving that has no person in it. It's pretty opened in LA.
Uh,
But not LA, SF. Have you guys seen it?
I've seen it.
I've seen
Yeah.
it. Yes, I have too as well.
Would you use it?
No, it scares the crap out of me.
No driver scares you?
Yes. I mean, to be honest, I'm not the greatest driver, but I'm pretty, safe as I can be.
Yeah.
But seeing like a car with a person in the passenger side, I guess they're testing it out, right?
Yeah.
And then no one driving, it's like, oh man, what if something, what if something goes wrong? I know they have all those cameras outside, right? So detecting everything, but still, one malfunction in that, it could go all wrong.
Okay, how about you, Fergus?
Yeah, I wouldn't use it. I prefer driving myself. So
But my neighbor got the Tesla full self-driving. He loves it. He loves it. Oh man, I don't know. For us, I guess it's still scary, but I guess for people who like to embrace new tech, it's a cool idea. But obviously, this is like Uber, but without the driver, and it will be our future. So I don't know. I guess it's just beta testing. I think one of these hit someone by accident, got in accidents. So I guess they took it away, and now it's coming back slowly. But it will be our future. There's no doubt about it. San Francisco, a lot of people in San Francisco do not own a car. I don't know. You guys knew that?
No, it's
a city. There's public transportation.
It's pretty understandable, to be honest.
Remember when we were looking at homes in SF? There's only one car garages.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, I mean it's crazy to us because we're not in the city. Yeah. So
Or they're like stackable.
Yeah, but you have to pay extra on all that stuff. Yeah, all these cameras are kind of cool.
Oh yeah, there's one there.
Yeah, it's 360 completely. Yeah, it's coming. Man. It's gonna be our future, our kids' future for sure.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, this is what I wanted to talk about last week. But did you know Earth is getting a second moon temporarily?
Really?
What? Did you guys know that? There's an asteroid that flew by.
And it's orbiting?
That is caught in our orbit for I think a week or two. I forgot, a month or at least a couple months.
Huh.
So you scroll down, 33 feet asteroid, aka our mini moon. Scroll down a little more.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah. It's kind of cool. You can see it technically. Go ahead. What?
Something is. Oh, this.
No, up top.
Hold on. Yeah, there were audio.
Oh.
Yeah, there was audio coming from those two videos on the bottom. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
So, what do you guys think? This is kind of crazy, right?
33 feet in diameter? Holy crap.
Yeah, so a bus, let's pretty much picture a bus up in the sky right now, floating around, orbiting us, just like the moon is for a couple months. Would you guys, it's crazy news to me. I was shocked. I was like, there's no way. It's happening. You can see it technically.
Small, and it hasn't dissipated. I guess it never entered our atmosphere, huh?
Yeah, it's still outside, far outside. It's gonna go away. Yeah. It's not gonna go into Earth. It's gonna go away. It's kind of cool. So space news like this is, I think, amazing. But yeah, just FYI, we have a second moon for now.
That's funny. So 2024 P3 will not be able to be seen with the next. But don't worry, if you don't have an advanced telescope this time around, because it will be back in 2055.
Oh, it's coming back again? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So in 21 years.
Or
it's gonna go around. So it seems like it's gonna come back because it's gonna go around the sun and come back to us.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a good way to think about it. It could possibly be it. Don't worry, you don't have to have an event. It'll be back. So you cannot even see it. So never mind, you can't see it. I guess you need a telescope, a better telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that's very, very small compared to
Yeah, our
the
moon.
moon.
Okay, but that's cool. Either way, that's so cool. I wish we could see it.
I was so too.
I mean, it's kind of like falling. What is it? Meteorites, right?
Yeah.
But it's not falling into Earth, which is amazing. 33 feet would have been disastrous if it doesn't break apart.
It would have been the disaster.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
So on to film news. So starting off, this week was Geek Week. I'm just going to be showcasing a couple of film that has been announcements, and then also at the end of this segment, we'll also be going over kind of all the announcement that Netflix gave out. So a movie that's coming out is a horror movie called Don't Move. It's about a girl who basically gets injected with a paralytic, and so she has to try to get away while she's slowly being paralyzed.
A parasite or
Paralyzing medicine.
oh that sounds kind of.
So it's very interesting. It's very cool. It's produced by Sam Raimi, who is very well known for horror movies.
Isn't he Spider-Man? The guy who
He did the original Spider-Man, yes.
Oh shoot, that's awesome.
Or the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But also Evil Dead. That's another series. So he's very well known for horror movies in general.
Sam Raimi?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he makes other like scary movies and stuff.
Evil Dead, Don't Breathe, a lot of horror movies that he was producer of. Grudge. Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty cool this seems to be a pretty cool one. So keep an eye out on this one when it comes out.
Very interesting. The synopsis: being poisoned in Big Sur.
Yeah, it's a forest that supposed to take place in Big Sur, so
That's very close by to us. Okay.
yeah, it's supposed to it seems even more and worse and gets worse and worse as every event goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like these kind of scary movies. It's kind of like it kind of teaches you about survival in some ways, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's more realistic, not so much like jump scare, more like actual psychological horror.
Yeah, too many movies are jump scares nowadays, huh?
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't. The movie doesn't scare you itself. Just the sound effect scares you.
Yeah, and the visual pop up.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it's coming out soon.
Yep.
Another movie that was announced in Geek Week was called The Eternaut. I did not really know anything about this at all. This was apparently based on a Argentinian graphic novel. So the premise of this is about where in Buenos Aires, where snow doesn't usually fall, but suddenly there was the snowfall that turns out to be fatal to whoever killed it.
Yeah.
So this takes place kind of like post-apocalyptic in that scenery where you gotta avoid touching the snow, and seems like very interesting story.
So the snow is kind of like toxic or something.
Something like it's either toxic or supernatural. Yeah, we don't really know. It's based on a graphic novel that I have no idea about. So did not know. So kind of pretty cool finding out about this story.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just so it's a book to novel or novel to movie or
Graphic novel.
Yeah.
So it's a comic book.
okay. Interesting.
When is this out?
2025.
Oh, okay, next year.
Next year.
Early 2025.
You know, I thought about this. Like, you know, finally become an actor, like leading your own movie, but you have to wear a mask, right? Like, oh my god, that's like I finally made it, and then you have to wear a mask.
Well, let's just think about okay. There's gonna be enclosure, and he'll take it off.
Yeah. But majority of the time you're wearing it, it's like, oh man, come on. But yeah, this is cool.
I like it. I like this poster better though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is nice, but I like this black and white one. Cool.
So coming up next, this one is Jackie Chan next upcoming movie. So of course Jackie Chan. This is another comedy that is featuring him protecting Panda. Of course, this panda is gonna be CGI, baby panda. So he's playing actually himself.
Really?
Kind of movie superstar. so in the movie, it's pretty interesting. He's kind of playing as himself in a sense.
He has not made a movie in a while, huh?
Version of himself.
Or a live action movie in a while.
No, the one in was it on Netflix with?
Oh yeah. The foreign. Oh, I forgot the one with his daughter, right? With a daughter in France.
That was a long time ago.
Oh.
The one with
John Cena, right?
Yeah, with John Cena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know that one. Okay, I need to see that. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
It was on that.
Not anymore?
It should be in there still, but yeah.
Oh, the Chinese one. We saw that at work.
Yes.
Ah.
We saw a little bit of it.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm glad he's like doing another movie because he's a legend. But this one seems more family.
Yeah.
I guess most of his movies are more family related, huh?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. When is this one? Next year?
No, October.
Oh. Very soon.
On October 18th.
Okay. Pandas. No, pandas are.
We know that he's also has a couple of movies coming out. Like Rush Hour 4. That's.
Oh come on! When is that coming out? It seems like it's been in the works for years, huh?
Police Story 2.
Wait, he's in Toy Story? You said Toy Story? Oh no! Oh.
The Police Story franchise is a very amazing franchise.
I heard that one. I heard about that one. Yes.
Yeah. Of course, growing up in Hong Kong, I've watched that, and there are some very emotional moments in that movie.
Yeah, I really hope Rush Hour 4 comes out soon. I cannot wait.
That's one movie I would definitely watch.
Yeah, movie time for sure.
Exactly. I don't watch a lot of movies, but that one I would definitely watch.
Yeah. Hopefully he has more movie outings.
Yeah. Oh man, interesting.
Another movie that we recently found out about is called A Real Pain. Written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg, of course featuring him. This is supposed to be a very like a family storytelling movie, where it's about his character and his cousin and Karen Culkin's character are cousins, and they're going back to Poland to honor their grandmother.
Oh.
So it's kind of them being together again, and like the through the drama and the heartwarmings of being a family and stuff, and it's been very well loved. This has been So very well liked movie. So it ought to be a very good one.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. It sucks that sometimes families don't get along or siblings don't get along. But then I don't have any, so hard to say that.
This one sounds to be a very good movie to watch.
Yeah, the bond between siblings should have been stronger to begin with, not like a competition. But yeah, it's better to get stronger eventually than never, I guess.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Coming out November 1st.
He's a very good actor too, though. I guess we'll see.
Jesse, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Very good.
And then another movie, also Netflix, is a sequel of The Platform. The Platform was a movie about kind of a prison where food comes down through like a platform in the middle, and it stops for a few minutes on each level where you get some time to eat, and it kind of goes into kind of the tension that happens with that, because like people who are at the lower floors of course end up getting less food or no food at all. And
have you guys seen the first movie? Have you, Fergus?
It's on my list to watch. I got around to watch it, but now that the Platform 2 is coming out, I definitely am gonna watch it.
It wasn't a bad movie. It was actually like you're saying, it's pretty good. The way you're saying it is kind of like dead on the synopsis, I guess. It's a pretty cool one, especially when it doesn't cost you anything to watch. I wonder what's gonna happen with part 2. I guess a different person, different scenarios. Yeah, I guess we'll see. This was a pretty interesting movie.
Yeah.
Do you eat all the food or do you save it for the next person? And the twist to that is it's randomized. So you wake up and you're in a different level with a different person.
Yeah.
So they change your. Oh, okay.
The level changes that you're on. So then you get to experience being on top or sometimes on the bottom and such.
Yeah. And there's some twists, and I forgot the actual like ending, but yeah, this was a pretty cool movie when I watched it. I think during COVID.
Hello.
I think Colin disconnected, or
yeah, I think he disconnected. Oh man.
we're halfway through.
Yep. We're just waiting.
Possibly halfway through, might be less. Who knows?
Oh man, he was on. He was about to say something.
Let me.
Now we hear you.
Starting to come back. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's weird. I can still see your screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you're back.
Yeah.
I switched computers.
Oh, you have to switch computers?
Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. All right, let's continue. Sorry.
Okay.
So you
guys were messing with me. It's okay.
No.
You can just continue.
All right. So this will be out on the 4th of October of this year. This sounds pretty good. This sounds like an interesting movie. Platform 2. I should watch the first one before I watch this one.
Yep, definitely. That's the plan. And movies that are coming out this coming week. Wild Robot, the next movie from DreamWorks. So this is definitely a good one to watch, about robot kind of interacting with the different animals that's in a forest. It's kind of pretty interesting seeing the robot and animals interacting together, and and of course it's DreamWorks, so it's have heard like great reviews from it, so definitely look forward to this movie.
Yeah, 98 from Tomatoes. Tomatowares.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Pedro Pascal is in there. Wow.
He's everywhere
There's a
now,
lot
huh?
of good voices
Yeah.
like Lupita, Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, Mark Hamill,
Mark Hamill.
also Stephanie Sue. Also, so a lot of
A lot of
good
big,
actors are voicing in this.
a lot of big names in here.
Yeah.
Cool. Seems like a nice, kid-friendly movie.
Yeah.
So another great work, fun work from DreamWorks.
Yup.
A movie that we've kind of talked about before, Megalopolis, comes out this week.
Oh.
And just to recap, it's about kind of post kind of apocalypse rebuilding of a city, post destruction of a city, and then whether or not to rebuild it as a utopia, as kind of Adam Driver's character envisioned, or go back to the status quo as the mayor wants.
Right.
52%. So that means
Yeah.
128 reviews already.
Oh man, that's kind of ouch, right?
I mean, this
Yeah.
is still, but we can't forget this is directed by Francis Ford Coppola, who his movie, yes, historically hasn't had great reviews coming out the first when it released,
Right.
but as time progressed, everyone always loved his movies.
So we shouldn't really take into the tomato.
I think the popcorn meter is the better one because that's more user,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he's someone who directed The Godfather, Dracula, like classic movies that many people love.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne. Oh. Pretty good cast too. Not bad. All right. Interesting. Coming out when? 27th.
This week.
This
yeah.
week. Oh, cool. Tomorrow. Nice.
Also coming out, this is, I believe, next week.
Are you serious?
Everybody Still Hates Chris.
Are you serious?
So this
Oh,
is
they
an
have a
animated
cartoon?
version. Yeah, a cartoon version of Everyone Hates Chris. I think it should be a sequel of it. But what's another very cool thing is I don't think. Oh, let me.
Oh,
I'm going to put this one on. Let me send you the IMDb link.
Okay.
I think what's really cool also is that a
Hold
few actors are coming back and voicing themselves.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
I guess this kind of makes sense, right? Because Chris is, no, not just Chris, but everyone else in the cast is getting older, right? As the seasons go by.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to like maintain, like they're still kids kind of thing. It's kind of like Stranger Things problem right now, right? Everyone's much older than they used to be.
Right.
So going cartoon will have them always be the same age. Which is what The Simpsons technically did. Which is kind of smart.
Yeah, so like
Hold on. Sorry about that.
so of course we go down further to the cast.
Here.
Tachina Arnold as Rochelle, Terry Crews as Julius, Chris Rock was as the narrator. They're returning. I think that's kind of the main one. These of them three. I'm not sure if there's anyone else who are returning.
Tim Johnson.
But definitely kind of like a pretty
Yeah, it's
watch. I definitely did watch this very often. Oh, whenever I saw it on TV.
Yeah. Chris Rock is a legend.
he is. And it's cool he's bringing this back as a animated version now.
Yeah. Which makes more sense, I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
For longevity, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Definitely do that. Yep.
All right.
Okay, and then a couple news articles here. So 28 Days Later is finally getting a sequel. Named 28 years later. Very.
On point.
I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of wish that they would have waited a little longer so that it's actually 28 years later. Well, we don't actually know when it's. I don't know when it's actually coming out,
Yeah.
but I think it will be. It would have been really fun.
Yeah.
If the movie came out actually 28.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my
Coming out
god.
next year.
That would have been smart. That would have been so smart.
That was so
But-
cool.
But what's
Yeah.
really cool is like it's 28 years later. It's one of the movies. It's not the only. There are a couple other movies that are like this, but it's being filmed on the iPhone.
Interesting. iPhone, like all the crap a lot of people give it, is actually making strides with the recording video.
Yeah.
They have
It's really
professional. What?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's not the only movie. I know there's at least another movie at the very minimum.
Yeah.
That also is like film most of it, or if not all of it, with iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the grading, the color, I think the only problem is the overheating will probably. They're probably gonna have multiple iPhones. I mean, iPhone compared to an actual camera is way cheaper by
Yeah.
many. Because have you guys? I don't know if you guys ever try to like do webcam on your phone, like during a Zoom meeting or something. It gets super hot,
It gets real
super
hot.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so iPhone will definitely get hot. But yeah, it's just very awesome. Like our cell phones will ultimately take over.
And become our actual cameras and stuff.
No, I
Yeah.
mean it's good enough, but it's just
Yeah.
not like if you want bigger sensor, obviously the cell phone can't do that.
Yeah.
It's all about sensor size and the lens quality in the future, but that's amazing that
And it needs to film for a long time especially when you're filming a movie.
yeah, and the space. I guess you can always record it on the screen or something. I don't know how they set it up.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's great news for Apple too, for everyone. That means the cell phone's good enough.
Yeah.
Just last week, Penguin of course came out.
Yes.
And then it has kind of basically done very well on Max.
Have you guys seen it? The first episode?
No.
I have not watched it because I'm busy watching Agatha.
I watched this. Like to be honest, it goes into his. They're supposed to go into his psychological, I guess, unfolding. This is actually pretty cool so far. But slow. It's slow because it's new, or I
Right.
guess it's just starting.
Right.
Hopefully it builds up much faster. That's very interesting so far.
Yeah, it basically has the biggest audience like for the first 4 days since Last of Us released.
Yeah. This is
or a year ago.
Dude, that's so cool. I really hope they like, because you know how these shows or even movies they kind of like do it for a little and then they move on.
Yeah.
I hope they continue it. You know, like they build up the penguin, cool. What is he gonna do? Build up this, they build up that, right? And then they stop.
Right.
I hope they do more. Like just keep going.
Right. 4 out of 5. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Huh.
And if this is successful, that means other ones will hopefully come up.
Classic Shawshank Redemption turns 30. Turned 30 a couple days ago, and it still remains on the first top spot on kind of the best movie of all times.
Really?
I think most people will agree. Like
It is a classic.
it's definitely has remained top spot, like on the top for a long time.
Saving Private Ryan, The Dark Knight, Forrest Gump,
The
Silence of the Lamb. Okay, Dark Knight is the most recent Okay. Okay.
And I do agree, like Shawshank Redemption was definitely a very, very good movie, and I don't think I've ever gotten tired of watching it.
No, I don't either. I love the scene where they're up on the roof and they're tarring it back up, and he tells the cop how to transfer his money over to his wife's name. That was a great. No, I like that scene.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember too much of this. I remember it was a good one too.
Yeah, it's very, very likable. Very interesting too.
This is kind of recent, huh?
Yeah.
It is, yeah, it is the most recent out of all of it.
That's pretty cool to be in a movie that can withstand time. That's
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have Joker 2 coming out soon, and along with Joker 2, of course, we have Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. And in addition is that she's gonna be releasing an album specifically named Harley Quinn.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a soundtrack album, like along with the movie. And I kind of find it interesting. It's also like kind of being vinyl, so kind of vinyls are coming back.
Man.
Yeah.
I noticed that like a couple months ago, maybe
It's like all
longer.
over Target, right? Instead of
Like
CDs.
a lot of people has been buying vinyls, and they've been using kind of like a Bluetooth vinyl.
Yeah. Well, you quality from the vinyl, but then you get the compression from the Bluetooth, so you're kind of undoing it in some ways, right? Because the point of vinyl is to get the naturalness coming back, or I guess the audio files will justify that more. But I think going Bluetooth is undoing it. You gotta go analog and all that stuff.
I know a couple of people who have been collecting vinyls, already collecting vinyls pretty recently.
Yeah.
So
It's really cool to have it up too, right?
yeah.
It's like a poster in some ways. Go ahead.
Yep.
So I did not know Harley Quinn was Lady Gaga. That surprised me when I saw this.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I saw
What?
the commercials and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't know that was Lady Gaga. I was like, oh, and
It's
when I
pronounced Lady Gaga.
okay, Lady Gaga.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, this movie does good because, like, again, I don't want to see one movie and then or two movies in this case, they kill it.
Well, from what I hear, this is likely to be the final of this Joker series. Like they plan for
Yeah,
it to be the ending.
yeah. I heard
Um,
what goes on in this one, and it does not. I really hope they do one more and he faced the Batman or something like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I
and
think it's more psychological, huh?
Yeah.
and that this is a musical. I find that gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Let's be a musical.
That's crazy that Joaquin Phoenix can sing on par with like Lady Gaga. Like a pro. But I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Okay, here's my question now: are they gonna do a spin-off for Harley Quinn?
I don't know.
Mm,
Well, they technically
they
did,
already
right?
they did with
Margot Robbie.
yeah.
They kind of technically did, but I
Okay.
don't think that Lady Gaga will be her own because this one seems more serious
Okay.
than the Harley Quinn in the other movie.
Okay. It would have been nice. But yeah, I did not know Lady Gaga was Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Highly recommended short film right now called The Crossing Over Express. I did watch this one, and I definitely would suggest this. Everyone watch this. It's a very short film about kind of what if you get the chance to talk with a deceased loved one.
A what? A
A
deceased?
deceased.
Oh, kind of like what we talked about last week, huh? Or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting, kind of short film about it. Um,
Who did they pick?
this is about he's talking to his mother.
Okay.
in this short film.
Oh no, that sounds too emotional.
The Crossing Over Express. Okay.
Is it like a very emotional one?
Kinda,
Oh shoot. So did it make you tear
but
up?
not too much. But they kind of also make it kind of
Yeah.
lighthearted
Okay.
in a little.
Yeah.
So it's not too heavy. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
11 minutes is good.
It's short enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, and now we are on the core of everything. So, Geek Week just happened last week. Get definitely, and then so starting with day one, a lot of announcement from Netflix. Day one, this one, the remarkable life of Ibelin, about a gamer who kind of had disease. Uh, I think it was I don't remember the name of the disease, but basically the family found after he passed away, the family found out that the community, like how he was in Warcraft as Ibelin,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of the friends he made, degenerative muscular disease.
Ah.
Yeah, and but then like he was on, so as the disease is saying, like as kind of the disease progressed, he kind of been on screen time more often. And then with Warcraft, kind of they finding out the friends he made, the community he impacted while he was playing World of Warcraft.
That's good. This is a
Next,
great way to remember someone, huh? Like,
oh yes, I definitely always like when like not just like movies, like video games, also like remember like fans
yeah,
or developers that have passed away.
like it doesn't have to be like super long, but in this way, he lives on forever.
Okay, another one, kind of just we have a lot to go through. An anime version, a series of Castlevania. Castlevania is about the Belmont brothers fighting, kind of up to Dracula.
Yeah.
So kind of pretty cool getting Castlevania version of, or sorry, an animated version of it. Definitely going to be a fun series to watch.
Is it like continuing the game from the game, or is it like a brand new story?
I think it's. I don't actually know. I'm guessing it's going to be kind of its own story.
Okay. Either way, it's cool. I like these animes has been doing pretty well on Netflix, right?
This is the second
Yeah.
season, but I haven't watched the first season. But
Yeah.
seems, yeah, I'm guessing it's kind of its own story. Most of these would you want to have it its own stories to kind of make it more unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, of course, we have Cobra Kai season 6 coming out.
Part two.
Season 6 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, there was part one, right? This is I assume part two then, right?
I would think so. Yes. I've never watched Cobra Kai. I've always heard good things about it. I've always heard a lot of friends suggest it.
Like this is for if you like the story but don't care much about the fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna. The fighting will not take your breath away. The story and the drama will. It's a cool show overall if you just like Karate Kid in general, but it's not the fight. Don't expect the fight to be like, because you can see like it's pretty bad. But the story is pretty cool because you get to see the same actor from Karate Kid grow up and become like adults, and now they're kids and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Netflix continue to move towards the gaming industry. One other game that they've really talked about is SpongeBob SquarePants. This is a I think this is a bubble pop. Like it says bubble pop. I think it's like the classic kind of use
Match things.
Yeah, matching bubbles.
Yeah. Have you guys played any of the Netflix games?
No.
No.
Okay, me too. Okay. I mean, I don't know why they're doing. I know why, but it's just yeah. I don't know who
It's pretty
actually
cool,
plays
like,
it.
going into it. I did a trivia, like accidentally press on a trivia game once,
Yeah,
and it's very interesting. They can just do it, play it right on the TV
yeah,
with just your controller. So I think they're moving, trying to do that, kind of
yeah,
spread the gaming like medias around, like where you just play on your TV like that.
yeah.
Else.
Interesting.
I guess maybe some families do play it because they're releasing more and more.
Yeah.
The games are usually very family oriented.
Yeah.
Another animated series called Wolf King. This is about it's a kind of coming of age of a werewolf series.
Oh.
Interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know about these games yet. I guess we'll find out with the reviews and stuff. Wolf King.
Okay.
And then this is behind the scenes of Uglies. Uglies is a movie that recently came out, based on the book, where it's like science fiction book where when you come of age you go into like cosmetic surgery to become pretty.
Hmm.
A dystopian society. So
Wow.
uh,
So they're releasing like the DVD extras in Netflix now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
to be like that, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, right? Because if you like the show or movie enough, you want to be driven in more, right?
Get behind the scene looks.
Yeah.
It's always very interesting, like seeing the filming of it.
Yeah. Gundam.
Gundam Requiem of Vengeance. We kind of see that it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
This is very cool, like kind of a darker take of the Gundam series, using kind of with the new animation style.
Huh.
And from the trailers, it looks to be kind of more. We see kind of the Gundam as kind of more of a scary unit of how their enemies kind of saw it.
Different take, huh?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
and that was day one of Geek Week.
Day one.
Day two, uh, more animated series. This one's a film based on The Witcher. Oh. So based on the Witcher series, we have the Witcher live action series,
Right.
and now we get animated one. Kind of pretty cool, like going into more about the Witcher's story, because the story of the Witcher definitely has a lot of stories, like, a lot to tell.
Yeah. Even the game, it was more intricate than watching the actual like live action one.
Yeah, the story, the game can tell more of a story than a video
Yeah.
or a short, or whatever series.
Yeah. But I did like watching the series though, the Witcher series.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Next is called Tomorrow and I. This is an anthology of what if kind of technology can take care of everything, can do everything, anything we want. So pretty interesting.
That might be true soon, right?
Yeah, this takes place, I believe, Thailand.
Okay.
So
Wow.
kind of pretty interesting story. Kind of similar to like I've really enjoyed the anthology movies or shows series.
Right.
Kind of seeing the different takes of different ideas. Like Love, Death, Robot definitely was very intriguing. This one's focused more on technology, being able to do anything we want and what will happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh.
And the last thing for day 2 is season 2 of Gyeongseong Creature. I hope I said that right, Brian. Gyeongseong Creature.
It's okay. Just say it.
But yeah, it's a cool. I think it's a series about kind of where I think a group was tortured and experimented on, and end up survivors having to survive through their captors and a monster that was created through the experiments and etc. So it's a Korean like horror survival movie.
Nice. Interesting.
Korea has a lot of like these horror movies.
Yes.
They very much enjoy the horror.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I think a lot of people in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially during COVID, I think everyone loved it.
I definitely like horror theme myself.
Yeah.
Okay, almost there. Day 3, last day. Of course, we have more afterwards, but One Piece.
Season 2.
It's a set tour, but we have One Piece season 2 coming out. So definitely look forward to that. Season 1 did very well.
We saw some of it. It was not that bad, even though I don't know much about it. It's pretty cool.
So you kind of liked it then, the first season, huh?
I mean, what we saw, we didn't finish it though.
Oh, okay.
Because we saw, is it Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
The live action? Because I don't remember any of that story, or I don't even think I know it. It was actually really good. Have you guys seen it?
I have not.
I've seen the anime, but not the live action.
The live action was actually good. At least to me, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely want to look into that then.
So that's why I went to One Piece, but I guess Eleanor didn't really like the pirate part of it. So I said, okay. But what we saw, to me, was pretty cool.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. And then we mentioned this earlier, talked about this earlier, Don't Move. Next is Zack Snyder's anime series, Twilight of God. This takes place in kind of Norse mythology. Yeah, it's kind of like surviving through kind of the Norse mythology kind of trial or events that happens. Next season of The Dragon Prince.
Dragon Prince?
Yeah.
I have not seen this. Is just a fantasy movie, first, but I have not actually seen this one.
There's 6 seasons before this?
I have never even heard of it until now.
Exactly.
So I'm so sorry.
Me too. If this was a good series for you guys, I'm very apologize to, but I've never seen this or heard of it.
Okay. I mean, if it came out with 7, that means it's not that bad.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, okay. Maybe something to put on the list. Squid Game 2. Oh.
Yeah, very much everyone was very excited for Squid Game 2.
So did you guys enjoy Squid Game 1?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
How about you, Brian?
I didn't watch the first one at all.
Okay. I guess we'll wait for Brian one day. Maybe we'll discuss it a little.
I also very much like the kind of the game kind of. This is more not so. It's more not game show, but like it's in that premise kind of game show movie.
Yeah.
Film, show, or TV show.
Yeah.
Like I've watched Physical 100, Devil's Plan. Like I watched these game shows a lot.
Yeah. This one was pretty good. I mean, just the popularity, it was really crazy.
Yeah.
I guess let's see what they do with the next one when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in the next one.
Oh, this is just fan theory. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then this time Geek Week also had like a first ever live in-person event where they did a couple of announcements.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing, of course, we've talked about. You want to keep going down? We could be going down. Something we've talked about before is Arcane Season 2. Of course, they continue to release more teasers about it. Next one is Avatar Season 2. We get to meet the actress for Toph.
Avatar. I thought you meant the other Avatar. Yeah, okay, this one makes sense.
The other Avatar, not yet, almost.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it'll be fun. Like it's already started filming.
Oh,
Was the first season good? I didn't watch it.
Season, I would say as a series, it was good. It's kind of cramped. Like they kind of cramped. I feel like they kind of cramped too much of the stories from Avatar.
Yeah.
Into it. So it got a little bit mixed up altogether.
Yeah.
Also, they put multiple stories together instead of separating them, right? Because they don't have as much time as like the animated series where so many episodes can be made.
Yeah.
true.
Okay. Yeah, they see, that's the thing, the pacing of the story, just let it, if you have the time and the money, just let it go. Like,
Exactly.
take your time, make it good. Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Season 7 of Black Mirror.
What is Bloodline?
So I think this is a Rebel Moon game. Rebel Moon was that was a Zack Snyder movie or two-part movie.
Yeah.
Netflix, and this is a game for it about it. I guess.
To create a rebel, choose a class, and then join. Okay. So it could be multiplayer then.
Possibly. We talked about Cobra Kai earlier.
The bloopers.
And then next up is Devil May Cry.
Oh.
Devil May Cry, just similar with Castlevania, definitely great series.
Yeah.
So Devil May Cry, the anime.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't move.
Do you guys... Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Well,
Do you know much about the Devil May Cry story? I don't know much about it at all.
Me neither.
Devil
I
May
don't
Cry,
know.
Dante is kind of he's kind of a, is it devil hunter?
Yeah.
So it's kind of when you play usually you're fighting your way to the devil. So it's the fighting combat system has always been very good.
Yeah.
Dante is basically very how do you say it? His personality is also always very funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the game trailers and stuff, yeah, it seems pretty cool.
Yeah, he very much always teases his villains, his enemies.
Cocky. So he's very cocky, huh?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
Hellbound Season 2.
Hellbound Season 2. Hellbound, the Korean series. Related to kind of, well, hell.
I guess that makes
How
sense.
to explain it? It's like it's based on the webtoon.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff on Netflix, huh?
Yeah.
It's what's inside?
This was very interesting. I don't really understand what this is gonna be about.
Yeah.
So what happens in this trailer was that this guy brings this box with what you see in the middle, right? Everyone gets up to kind of the pads on their temples.
Mm-hmm.
And when kind of playing like this is only 20 seconds, but when he turns it on, kind of people start freaking out and stuff. So it's kind of very mysterious game, kind of psychological game.
Yeah.
So not too sure exactly what it's really about, but seems very interesting.
Okay.
Psychological film.
Magic the Gathering.
Mysteries. Magic Gathering has a very extensive story.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited. I'm putting it into a.
It's not like a card game like they're gonna do, right? They're gonna actually have a behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be the actual animated talking at the character.
Could you have
Okay. Because I'm picturing like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? I honestly was picturing that, but if it's like a backstory behind how the cards
No,
are,
it's actually story with the characters that are in the cards.
awesome.
Nice.
So I don't think it has anything to do with the cards itself.
Yeah.
The actual cards, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Next, this is Monument Valley, another game by Netflix.
And the third one.
Yeah, as we go down, we see One Piece. I got kind of announcement of Dr. Zero and
Oh, they're gonna play it.
It's all Sunday. Yeah. New actors.
Miss All Sunday. Nice.
Pretty.
What a name. I never watched the show, so this Miss All Sunday is a cool name.
Yeah, we also get some announcements of characters. And this was the Platform 2.
Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days get animated adaptation. Yeah, never heard of this one before.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, the character seems very similar to another character I've seen before. But I can't put my head around it. That's who it is.
Oh, okay. It's not Pokemon, right? You're not talking about like someone
No.
Okay.
This one's talking about this about a former hitman.
What?
Ah.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
The former hitman.
Yeah.
Sandman. Is
the Sandman series, season 2, kind of about time. Sandman series came out so long ago.
Okay, so returning to dreaming. Season 2. I have not seen this as well.
Me neither.
I saw the first couple episodes of this.
Yeah.
It needs to actually sit down and watch this because this is comparatively a much slower movie compared to what we're used to.
Yeah. I mean, to put you to sleep, right?
So I definitely was interested in it. I watched 2-3 episodes, but I need to spend the time to sit down and actually watch it since. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
There's a lot of stuff, so you don't have all the time in the world to watch everything.
Squid Game 2.
And then Squid Game, and then keep going. We get announcement of Stranger Things 5. We know it's coming, so kind of excited for that. I think this is the last season.
Yes, this is the last season. I can't wait for it to be finished. I'm so waiting for this to come out. I've seen all 4 so far. Yes, I've watched these series.
I'm surprised you watched this thing. I have not. I only saw 1 or 2.
I saw the first 2 seasons and I stopped.
Yeah. And Splinter Cell that's gonna be pretty cool.
Exciting one, Splinter Cell, kind of getting an animated series. Very classic game. So 2 classic games that are getting an anime series of Splinter Cell and Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
I wish they made a game instead for Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I think
we haven't made a game in a while, huh? Yeah.
It's been a long while.
I mean, they brought out remastered ones, right?
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
They rebooted the game technically,
Yeah.
so yeah, they
Yeah.
just stopped at third one because Square Enix bought them and then they sold it off. I don't know who's gonna do what now.
Man, it's sad they stopped the series.
It was actually pretty good.
Umbrella Academy.
I still need to watch this season, the last season.
Oh, you like this show, right?
It was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah.
I've never seen any. And
Once again, this one's another one I've watched like the first 3 seasons and I didn't watch.
3 episodes. Yeah.
okay, and what
This
is
one's untitled, but this seems to be something like cyberpunk related. Cyberpunk Edge Runner definitely did very well. Was very well liked. So I look forward to see what they have next.
yeah? And Wednesday.
First look of Wednesday, season 2. So that's another one. So a lot of announcement that just happened. A lot of
Wow.
Netflix announcement.
There's a lot of the 2 I'm more excited about is actually is this one.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, I just want it to end. I mean, I've been on the edge waiting for it to end.
Yeah.
So
Okay. We'll see what happens.
What are you most excited about, Paul?
I mean, if I had to say one, well, I'm surprised you was not in here. I would have been excited for that one. YOU? Yeah, it's supposed to be the last season. I don't know why they didn't announce anything. I guess Tomb Raider I would be interested in.
the animation.
Yeah. I don't watch that many shows because it involves so much time. That's why I don't watch that many. For Dragon Ball. But I think if they had you in here, I would have picked you. Because I've been waiting for that one. And probably Tomb Raider in this case. Because that's the only other thing that kind of relates to me. And maybe Squid Game. Because it was such a big thing. I wonder what's going to happen.
I think you seems like they don't have any. They haven't announced like a date that's premiering. They just confirmed.
Oh,
It's already been confirmed, but they haven't really confirmed
So,
like, when
a
it's
release date.
Yeah, I think Valentine's Day.
still waiting for that.
How about you, Fergus?
I'm most excited about Wednesday season 2 and Arcane season 2.
Okay. Arcane. Yeah.
And I guess
They need to
Squid
make a
Game
Valorant one already, damn it.
too. Give it a couple years. It
Yeah.
took many years for Arcane to come out.
Yeah.
Although this one might be interesting to watch too, Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Hopefully it's more of an origin one because I don't know much about him.
Me neither. Huh. Interesting. All right. So, in the video game world, Dead by Daylight studio behavior acquired Darkest Dungeon dev, which is Red Hook Studios. And I didn't know what Darkest Dungeon was,
Yeah.
but apparently it's an RPG game.
Oh.
Yeah.
If they
And it's a
acquired the
turn-
story, that means it's pretty big.
Yeah. And it's a turn-based game. So,
And it's a turn-based horror game.
yeah, which seemed pretty interesting. So I'm really kind of curious how they're going to implement some of their, like, I guess their like animation, their game style play into Dead by Daylight.
Hmm.
Are they gonna
Or just something
improve
new, right? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be Dead by Daylight.
or they're gonna make something new
Yeah.
with the two
Or they
games.
can add on to the horror aspect of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That
cool.
is true. So yeah, this was pretty interesting news to see, and how these acquisitions can kind of like come together, and hopefully they can make some good, interesting games in the near future.
Yeah.
And then we talked about this one. PlayStation State of Play leaks return of PS1 Classic.
Yeah, it's
And-
not a leak anymore, it's confirmed.
Yeah. So we were playing a game, I think, earlier this week, and Hong brought this up. And I was like, man, I don't want to talk about this yet, but yes. Legacy King Soul Reaver 1-2 remastered.
This is cool. I hope they do more of this.
I do too, because there are a lot of PlayStation 1 games that I like that I want to be remastered.
But it's too old, right, to play?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully they didn't just like make up it. Hopefully they played around with the controllers a little more too, or modernize it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out when it comes out. But yeah, this is cool.
I like remakes more. Like remakes would be far great because then I just redo the whole game.
Yeah. You're kind of doing a lot to the game already with a remaster, right? Like
Remaster a lot of times it still has the same buttons.
clunkiness. Yeah.
The translation doesn't always work out well.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're already going into the code just to make it look better, you might as well change it slightly. Right. But I guess it's harder to do. Cosmetics are just easier.
But yes, they are bringing back the remaster of Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
That's awesome. I really hope they do more, because they also announced another one I was excited for.
Another, but this is more coming to an end, is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Yes, the fourth one is about to wrap things up. Or
interesting.
Build towards about wrapping things up.
Okay, I mean, until they make a couple million, hundreds of millions, and they just come back again with a prequel.
So
that's how games are, man. They're not gonna end it if it's making them millions.
Yeah, but I've never played any of these Kingdom Hearts games. I don't know. Have you, Fergus?
I have. It's Kingdom Hearts definitely a very fun game. So I definitely look forward to kind of like seeing the story kind of continue because that hasn't had anything new for a while.
Yeah.
I have not touched any of it.
Good. I wouldn't.
I mean, it seems pretty cool, but it's so complicated now. There's like 2.5 HD remakes and stuff like that. I don't even know how to.
There's a lot. And I tried to play while I was in the middle of it, but no, it didn't work out. Like I needed to know the whole backstory. So
yeah,
I didn't feel like going back and playing Kingdom Hearts 1, the first one.
Yeah,
so,
I don't even know Kingdom 1 is the first one anymore, technically.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it's complicated. I guess you gotta, if you want to play it in order, you gotta figure out what's what.
Yeah. So yeah, they're about to end the franchise for this. So
for now.
For now.
It's like Final Fantasy 16 later.
So we'll see how they'll do it.
Yeah.
And Shadow the Hedgehog is becoming Batman.
What?
Keanu Reeves is in this. Can you believe that?
Shadow is already a Dark Avenger in the Sandra, but a new crossover is taking things a step further. So they're implementing the Batman character. Oh, this is funny. I kind of, but the thing is, I kind of like these kind of like crossovers kind of stuff between like different like animations. And I think Shadow would play a good Batman.
So this is a comic book series beginning March 25th. Okay, I mean, hopefully the Sonic movie does really well, and they can do a lot more.
Yeah,
Sonic's been in a slump, right?
Yeah, I like that Sonic's kind of coming back.
Yeah, because Mario just destroyed him.
Oh man, who do you like better, Mario or Sonic?
The game,
Sonic.
The game Mario is better. Okay. I mean, from a Sega guy, I like Sonic more. But
Okay,
Sonic just kind of
just character wise. Mario or Sonic?
Mario didn't have a personality. Sonic did.
Yeah.
I guess
Mario was just
stereotype, right?
It's just
that's
just
true.
a character that you're platforming with.
Yeah, I like Sonic more, but Sonic the game just wasn't there. After Sonic
The Sonic
3,
TV shows,
Sonic and Knuckles, and that's it.
the Sonic TV shows were pretty great.
Yeah, the TV shows are pretty cool. Eating hot dogs, running around, Dr. Robotnik. And now the story has gone even crazier and crazier. Because Mario's all he did was save Peach, pretty much, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Sonic, the story could have been so much better if that Sega got their act together.
Yeah. The year of the Sonic.
So March 2025, that would be a pretty cool comic
series. Yeah.
Let's see it.
Dude, it looks so cool.
Keanu Reeves is his voice, so it is definitely cool.
So I had to look this up. GOG is like a website where you can download games
for cheap, right?
Yeah. So they are finally getting Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, especially if you want to go back and play like Resident Evil, because I've never played it, and I would, if it was for cheap, I would definitely play it.
I think it's very cheap on PlayStation. It's kind of old now.
Yeah.
As 4 is the most recent remake, so 3 is like one before that. But it's not bad if you never played it, if you like Resident Evil, but you're scared of 7.
Yeah, you shut up. And if you only have a PC, then you can finally get to play it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
GOG is pretty good with like, especially older games that you can't really get anywhere now.
Yeah.
Pretty good like with the PC port of it.
Yeah, this is an amazing game if you never played it. But if you played it before, if you can own it cheaper, that's cool.
And which Brian will never play because
he's scared.
I don't like bumps in the night.
No, it's not scary, man. Just none of this is scary.
So some games that are coming out or have come out. One is called Iron Meat.
What the hell is that?
It is like, you know, the game Contra.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that singular line where you have to shoot and kill these alien creatures.
Well, a 2D arcade shooter.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Those were fun back in the day, huh?
Yes.
Very fun.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, this when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But then I was like, wait, this gives me Contra vibes.
Yeah. I was inspired by it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
So yeah, Iron Meat is coming out.
This next week.
Yep.
$18. That's pretty good.
$18. Not that bad.
Yeah.
And the next one should be out is The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This one, you're not playing as Link, but you're playing as Zelda, the character herself.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because, you know, everybody likes to play Link, but I feel like sometimes they need to include her in more in the action.
Yeah. Now you know how Zelda plays like, and if it succeeds, then more games will come out.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a pretty interesting one that's coming out.
Nice. It's more like the classic Zelda games, not like the Breath of the Wild style.
Yeah.
If you like the classic one, then that's pretty cool.
See, I guess Link's freezer, and then now she's gonna go save Link.
Opposite now. Pretty cool.
This is pretty good. This is good, yeah. Back to kind of more classic, as Hong said, like the classic style.
Sometimes you want that, right? Like you don't always want it to be new.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, this is also very, from what I see, there's like, it's also like very versatile. Like, you solving puzzles, there's different ways you can solve puzzles.
Yeah.
You can just choose however way you go at it.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes you want like the old classic NES type of games, right? Versus something like so complicated and so open. It's kind of hard.
It's so cool. I like it. Yeah. I don't think I'll buy it for $60, but if it's cheaper, I would get it. And last and not least, for the soccer fans, EA Sports, not FIFA, but EA Sports is
yeah, they lost the FIFA name.
Yeah, which is
I think last year they lost it and they had to rename. But it's still the same game, just copy and paste it and change the year to 25.
And then EA Sports.
It's so sad that they did that though, right? I don't know you guys knew that. Did you guys know that?
They lost the rights? No, I did not.
I mean they lost the rights as one, but they copy and paste the game from one year to another. Yeah, exact same game. And they sold it for $70 or 60 on Switch.
Yeah.
And people found evidence of it too, and it's like exactly the same game.
Dang.
I know, that's why I don't like what?
It's basically the case with like all the EA Sports games.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, what can change, right? Not much will change, not much improvement.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like that, but people might like it.
Yeah. So for all you sports fanatics that listen to soccer or any other sports game, it's coming out. All right, it came out. It's coming out today, actually. Came out today.
Yeah.
I had to look at the date real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came out today. So
Tokyo Game Show next week?
yeah.
Or I guess this weekend. So we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. It started today.
Yeah, kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Hope you guys have a great week. See you next week.
Later.